Hey guys, Tyler here. Today I'm going to be explaining this game that I play called Escape from Tarkov. Basically, this game is a hardcore survival shooter where you have to bring in a kit and you try and get through the map completing tasks for your traders and try and survive alive. When you die, you lose everything that you brought in except for one thing that I will mention later. But this game is really fun and has been in beta for a while now. It's come up into the light recently and I figured I would do a video on it. So Escape from Tarkov, you'll have this main menu screen and you'll have obviously where you go in, your character, your trading, and your hideout. We will start off with your character. So when you first open up Escape from Tarkov, you will see this screen. So over here on your right is your inventory with all the items that you have gathered. And in the top right, you will see the money that you have. And on the left will be your current loadout that you change and edit. So now going from here, you can go into your stats in the top left and you can see your character with what they currently have on. And then you can see your current stats for how much you've played, so how many raids you have done. And this is a unique shooter in the sense that every single body part that you have has a different health box in its own way. So your head has a 35 health. Your thorax has 85, stomach is 70. They all have their own separate hitboxes. When you get shot, you can get hit with other health factors such as bleed and splints that can be healed with other healing types such as splints and bandages. This next tab that you'll see is your skill. So throughout the entire wipe, you'll have different skills. So this is endurance, for example, and this actually will increase over time the more that you run in raid, which is extremely cool. There's a strength skill that lets you throw grenades farther and stuff like that and jump higher. There's your health skill that decreases your chance of getting fractures and blood loss. And there's many other skills that you can actually level up just by playing the game, and everyone will level up skills at different levels depending on how they actually play the game, which is awesome. Secondly, in the skills category, you'll have mastering skills. So the more you use one type of weapon, the higher your skill level and proficiency gets with it, meaning you'll have less recoil and you'll have faster reload times. For example, I use the AK and M4 a lot, so those skills are higher than the other submachine guns that you see down here. Right now there is a map tab, but there are not a lot of usage for maps in-game right now because it is in Russian. There are a lot of maps online that you can use that have a lot of extracts and information and looting information. And lastly, in this tab we have the tasks tab. So this is where you will complete all of the assignments that you were given by the people that you would buy stuff from. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to go through and a lot of things to complete. Alright, so next we have the traders tab. So as you can see, we have 6 traders here. They all have their own different types of equipment that they sell. I have the max level, of course. So when you would first start the game, this would be maybe the first guy that you would kind of go through. And so here's his level 1 stuff. So you clearly don't have as much stuff as you would get later on in the game. And this all just progresses by playing the game and doing the tasks and getting their reputation up here. So in the top right, you can see my rep with this guy is 2.97. And obviously it doesn't start off like that, so you have to complete tasks to get better. You can sell through these people, so like let's say I want to sell this CMS kit for 9,000 rubles. It is in Russian currency or rubles. So let's say I want to sell this, I can drag it over to this middle console here and hit deal, and then I will get the actual 9,000 rubles in my stash over on the right. Now here's how you accept a task. These are the 2 tasks that I'm currently working on. These are all the ones that I've completed. Each task will get you a reward, so you can get like an Ash 12 or rubles, or most of them give you XP, as well as unlocking the ability to purchase new and better items, which is very helpful for later in the game. So that is just one of the traders that are there. You can kind of go in and look around at what they have. Next we'll go to the flea market. So this flea market you do not unlock until you get to level 10. So you have to actually get in some work into the game and then you'll be able to use this. So what the flea market basically is it is a sale platform for you to other players on every single item in the game. So let's say you would want to buy a weapon, and you can search actually through the weapons. So let's say we wanted to buy an AK-101. So I can buy it cheaper here than I could from a trader. So if I wanted to purchase this, I would just click purchase and get it. You can also offer up listings for other items. So like let's say you are looking for an item for a task, or you're looking for an item to complete something in your hideout, which I'll explain later. you can put up an item for trade value, and then someone can trade you that item that you need. So here are my offers. They last for about a day, so this is all real time. So this is what an offer would look like on your side. And that is basically the flea. There's a lot of stuff you can do with the flea. You can make pretty good money off of it. I highly recommend selling stuff on the flea as soon as you can. It is the best way to make money, especially once you find out what items are worth what. Alright, so now we have the hideout. As you can see here, I have quite a bit of stuff unlocked for the hideout. When you first come into the game, this will be completely empty, and you'll have to put everything in here yourself by either money or using items that you find in raid to build it. It builds by itself, so that is pretty nice, and you just have to kind of have like a 20-minute wait timer on some things. But over here you have the stash. That would be like the inventory that you have, and you can upgrade that so you have more room. You can get a firing range into your hideout so you can test out guns. Here's a workbench where you can craft a bunch of stuff. It's really cool because you can now use all of these things to help better your experience in game. So for example, if you need meds to heal yourself in game, you can craft them instead of buying them, which saves you a lot of money. It's very important. And all of these other things that might not look necessary do give benefits. Alrighty, so now I'm going to show you what it would look like to go into a raid. Let's say I'm about to go into a raid on factory and I need to bring in some armor and stuff. I already have this gun made here. You would just drag the gun over into your 2 gun slots. You never want to bring in more than 1 gun unless if you have a sniper and you would like a pistol just for a sidearm. So then you drag the armor into the armor slots. So as you can see over here, says body armor, and then you drag the helmet over into the helmet space, as well as these headphones. So that these headphones will actually give you a hearing advantage a little bit in raid, which is very helpful for trying to find out where people are. Here is a tactical rig, so this is how you would store stuff on your body. Then you could bring your magazines over into here. You also have to make sure when you are making a kit that this ammo type is the correct ammo type for the magazine, and that magazine has the correct ammo type for the gun. So this is an M4A1, which is chambered in caliber 5.56 NATO. So then these will take 30 round magazines. You can actually also get different types of magazines like 60 rounders and stuff like that. But for right now, we're going to be using these 30 rounders. Something interesting also about this game is that it has many different types of ammo. So as you can see here, this is 5.56 Warmage. This is actually just it's not a really good ammo, but I'm using it just for the sake of the video. And you have different types. So then this is a M995. So what this will do is this will penetrate different types of body armor, and there's different levels for body armor. So having different types of body armor will protect you from different types of rounds, and you just kind of have to know what you would like to bring in. Down here, what you'll see is this is the pouch container. This is actually something really cool that is only specific to PMCs. Once you die in raid, anything you keep in this gamma, you will actually get out. So for instance, I would like to bring in some meds, and these are some keys to actually unlock doors. So there's different doors in each map that you can unlock, and so I personally bring in meds so I don't have to lose them in raid. I can keep them in my pouch and just use them later, as well as ammo so I can reload magazines if I run out. So once you go into the Escape from Tarkov, you will see there is a scav option and there's a PMC option. Scavs are essentially just citizens or just a random character that you can go in and play. They give you this kit, so you don't actually have to pay for any of this. This is a kit they give you, and whatever you take out, you get to keep. This PMC, however, is your character. This is the character that you do all the tasks on. This is the character that you get all the XP for. This is the character that you want to focus on mostly. This character is more for just having fun in between raids, or if you're really broke and you need to make some money, you can bring in whatever the kit that they give you in, and then you can make some money just trying to quickly get in and get out. We're going to go in PMC, and these are all the different options. Some of them are unavailable right now, so we're just going to go factory. These are actually different time slots. These time slots actually are in military time. So we're gonna go into 15, so daytime. And for this instance, we're gonna choose offline mode. If you're going in normally, you would be just hitting next and going all the way through. But for this instance, I'm gonna go offline mode. And we're going to enable PvE. So this means that there will be scavs. So scavs are AI controlled characters in the game that will shoot you and chase you down and try and kill you and make surviving as hard as possible. So now that we are ready, in this case you would party up with people if you're in a group, but we're just gonna hit ready. So now that we're in a raid, you can take a look around and see where you are. And from here, you have no HUD except what you have in the bottom left. You can press tab to look at your inventory and what you have on you currently. It becomes a regular first-person shooter game. You can reload, you can shoot, you can crouch, you can jump, you can lean. You can also check your magazine. This is very important for finding out how much ammo you have during a firefight because it does not show you in the bottom right. And I think he's gonna come right through this door, maybe. Yep. And he's running. And he's coming underneath, so you can hear that kind of in the audio. I'm not using very good ammo, so I hit him quite a bit, but it didn't actually penetrate because he's got this armor on. This is not very good armor, but this ammo is actually worse. So once you kill someone, you can then loot their body, and in order to loot their body, you have to actually hit search on their body. There is commands for other ways of doing this, but I personally just use this. So in this instance, he has a backpack and I do not have a backpack, so I'm going to click and drag it over, and I will take his gun and his armor and put that in the backpack so I can make some money, as well as his melee weapon. So what I'm doing currently here is I'm unloading the ammo to see what kind of ammo he has. So he has slug rounds in this shotgun, so it's not going to be a typical shotgun. So in this instance, I am now underground, and I know that this is a key that I can use. So I'm going to unlock this key and open it. Now this would be if I wanted to get out right away, but in certain cases, you might not want to do that, so I'm going to stay in. So here is factory. This is a very dangerous spot to be in, but I'm just kind of walking around right now. So in a normal match, you would probably run into other players, but starting off, you might want to get out with whatever that scav had, so you'd come over to this door, and you'd open it. And so the way I'm going currently is an extract. You can see by like the green lighting a little bit, some of them are decorated like this. So all you have to do is walk over to this wall, and then you will extract. And escape from Tarkov is as easy as that. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Hopefully I see you guys in the next video.